Hi, you are on Smooth Annotations with Ms. Alston. And today we are going to annotate Emily Bronte's Love and Friendship. And when we annotate for poetry, we always want to read it once without analyzing it. And then we want to read it and annotate it. We want to make sure that we pay attention to the subject or subjects, how they're being talked about, so we're paying attention to those adjectives, and what it is doing, so we're paying attention to those verbs as well. Let's go. Love and friendship. Love is like the wild rose briar. Friendship like the holly tree. The holly tree is dark when the rose briar blooms, but which will bloom most constantly? So love is being compared to a rose briar. I think of a simile. When I think of roses, I think of a very delicate flower, and often that flower is associated with love. Friendship, like the holly tree, simile, it's being compared to a holly tree, and I think of those really prickly leaves, and I think of like a Christmas tree, or like, I don't know, like, I think of Christmas time. Okay. The holly, which is friendship, is dark when the rose briar blooms, which is love. So when I think of the word bloom, I think of flourishes, okay? Or like developing, or, you know, growing bigger. All right. But, ooh, there's a shift in this poem. Bloom, but which will bloom most constantly. So this implies that love seems stronger, but it's actually friendship that will still be there. Okay. Second stanza. The wild rose briar is sweet in spring. So once again, love. When I think of sweet, I think of like desirable, you know, like pleasant. Its summer blossoms scent the air. Okay, so I'm picking up on imagery. This has now moved to a metaphor because we know we're not actually talking about nature here. This suggests growth / development. When I think of spring, I think of new beginnings. I think of like mating season. So once again, I'm thinking like these are ideal seasons, spring and summer. Okay. Yet, ooh, another shift. Wait till winter comes again. Oh no, because winter's really cold and frigid. And who will call the wild briar fair? So this implies, it kind of has like a very critical tone. Like it implies that love will no longer be blissful. Like who's gonna say everything's all beautiful and pretty now? Okay. Third stanza. Then scorn the silly rose wreath now, and deck thee with the holly's sheen. Deck the halls with bounds of holly, la la la. That's what I kind of think of when I think of that. All right, so scorn, it's like to mock something, very negative tone. Silly, once again, has a very mocking tone. Ha, silly love. When you deck something, you hang it up. So I feel like this indicates friendship is present now. That when December blights thy brow, so blight like weaken, kill, infect, he, friendship, may still leave that garland green. I think of like still be there. So that is my analysis. And with that, I was able to come up with the following answers, which I will explain in another video.